Afternoon po. My report is all about project control and project closure. Let's start with the project control. Project control is the process of monitoring and evaluating all project aspects to ensure a successful completion within the predefined parameters, including cost, scope, schedule, and quality. The objective is number one is primary. The primary objective is project regulation. Project regulation aims to monitor and compare the actual project output delivered. Next is the secondary objective is the resource conservation. Resource conservation aims to ensure all resources related to projects including human resources, finances and materials are protected. The last objective, a tertiary objective is to facilitate decision making. Project control measures require generating precise reports that include information about the project plan, budget, schedule, etc. There are four steps in the project control process. The first one is you need to establish the setting baselines. You need to establish baseline plans for scope, schedule, budget, quality, and other relevant project parameter. You can measure a project's performance using these baselines. Next is monitoring performance. Once a project starts, project control ensures continuous progress monitoring against the baselines established in the first step. The monitoring process tracks aspects like milestones, key metrics, and deliverables, ensuring a project is on track. Next is analyzing variances. Now, identifying any deviations from the goals set at the start of your project is crucial. This step isn't easy, but it enables you to easily predict potential issues and ensures they don't affect the project's objectives. The last one is implementing corrective actions. Lastly, take appropriate actions such as reallocating resources, revising schedules, or just adjusting project plans to bring the project back on track. These four steps are iterative in a project life cycle to ensure it stays on course and achieves the objectives within the defined constraints. But our journey into project control is just the beginning. There are types of controls in project management: the scope control, schedule control, cost control, quality control, risk control, and communication control. The scope control focuses on managing changes to the project scope. The goal is to ensure the project delivers the outcomes defined in the planning phase. Next one is the schedule control. It enables continuous monitoring and management of the project schedule. The goal is to ensure timely completion of all project activities. Next is the cost control. Cost control focuses on monitoring and managing all costs related to a particular project. The goal is to ensure project completion in the approved budget. Next one is the quality control. It ensures project deliverables meet the required quality standards. Its goal is to address any deviation from the defined quality requirements. Next one is the risk control. It involves identifying, assessing, and managing project risk. The goal of risk control is to mitigate and minimize potential project risk. The last one is the communication control. It fosters, monitors, and ensures smooth, transparent communication between all project stakeholders. The goal is to ensure that stakeholders are informed and engaged throughout the project life cycle. then you can ensure you will have a buy-in. There are components of project control system. The first one is estimating, then scheduling, cost control, and budgeting. Estimating. Before you start a project, it's crucial to understand and predict the required project resource such as time, cost, material, etc. In scheduling, it involves developing a project plan with information on project duration and dependencies. In cost control, with a specific budget allocated to a particular project activity, monitoring and managing project costs to ensure completion with a set budget is crucial. And then the last one is budgeting. It refers to allocating a budget to all project-related activities. The budget allocated to each project activity is based on the total cost estimated for the project. A well-defined project budget ensures effective cost control. Importance of project control. The first one is it minimizes risk. Project control measure proactively and continuously monitor project risk. This makes identifying and solving potential risks simple so the project stays on schedule and is completed on time. Next one is it optimizes resources utilization. Effective project control involves monitoring resources allocation and utilization, ensuring that resources are used efficiently and effectively to maximize project value while minimizing waste and redundancies. Next is enhanced decision making. Project control provides stakeholders with timely information about project performance, enabling informed decision making. It helps identify issues, evaluate alternatives, and select appropriate courses of action to address challenges and opportunities. I'm not done. Next one is an improve accountability. Through clear documentation of a project plans, baselines, and the performance matrix, project control helps establish accountability among project team members and stakeholders. Next is ensured compliance. Project control helps ensure compliance with regulations, standards, and policies. It also ensures that project activities are conducted ethically and in accordance with legal and regulatory requirements. The last one is streamline change management. Project control provides a structured approach to change management. It ensures that changes are correctly evaluated and executed without disrupting project progress. That's all for project control. Next one is project closure. Project closure is the last stage of a project. When you tie up loose ends, communicate your results, and debrief with your team, the project closure phase officially puts an end to your project and provides a concrete plan for next step, whether that's transitioning project ownership to another team, starting a new project to improve your work, or incorporating lessons learned into future projects. This is the project closure process. First one is to finalize project documents. Make sure your deliverables have met their definition of done, hand them off to team or client. Hold retrospective meeting to share and documents lesson learned. Complete final closure reports. Send to stakeholders and executive. Update process or project plans based on what you've learned and shift. Hand off responsibilities to relevant team. There are steps needed to close a project. Number one is to hand over for the users. Next is support handover. Three, finalization of procurements. evaluation of project. Close your document is in written form, celebration, and then achievement of the project.